Well, here is a disgusting old lock which I just found in the rubbish. It was attached to a throwaway door, and I wrenched it off. As you can see, I just put a crowbar underneath and pulled it away from the door. I bent it to pieces in the process. However, it is a lock, and I'm going to try and get these two pieces off and see if I can pick it. I've noticed that it says on here ACG. Can you see that? I've never heard of ACG. I don't know what sort of lock that is. So nothing works because it's all bent, and I guess it's totally rusty inside. So let us have a go. Okay, that's opening. I opened one of these before and had a look inside, and it surprised me that it only had one screw on the back. Okay. Well, you can see that's in a bit of a mess, but I think that I can probably get this lock off here. Well, it's not rusted in, strangely enough. That seems to come away. There we are. Does something else come away? Is that it? Let us undo these two as well. That seems to work. Mind you, I can see oil on this, or grease, so it has been well greased. I don't know how old it is. Okay, that's coming apart. There we are. Now then. Oh, I see there's another screw here which I couldn't see before. This is a bit harder. Okay, that's coming undone. All right. Good. So now we have one part of the lock. And now, what about the other half? The last time I got into one of these, I had to remove all of this. Okay, that's from the inside. A little bit of pressure there to get to the screws down here. Let's just see if they come off. Okay, that's coming undone. What about this one? That screw's coming undone. So it looks as though we might have two parts of the lock which I can try and pick. Oh, there it is. That seems to be stuck inside there. Okay, so now we have two parts of that filthy old lock. Maybe I need to put that back on there. And then I will get these into my vise and have a go at picking them. Okay, that's one. And Second screw into there. Good. So basically, from an old thrown away door, I have managed to save a couple of practice locks. Let me clear my desk up and get out my vise. So now I need to get this part of the lock out of the very dirty casing, and I think it'll just knock out. Okay, but now I need to take this back off again. Okay, there we go. Right, we don't need that. And now we have the other half of the lock. It only has 2 or 3 pins by the looks of things. That shouldn't be difficult to pick. Just put this back together. Okay, and let's just, because it's only a couple of pins, let's start with this one. Okay. Let's see if this will fit. That's too heavy. This is a slightly thinner gauge. Okay, that's in there. As I say, I think there are only 2 pins, so let's have a go. Let's see if the push the key away to see if it's empty. Well, I've put the small part of the keyway lock into the vise, and because it was really gunged up, I gave it a quick spray with my oil, loosening oil. So let's have a go. As I said before, I don't think this should be a difficult one because there are only 2 pins in it, and possibly 3. Let's have a go. Well, there we go. That really was quite easy. Not surprisingly. Just one more time. Right to the back. 3rd or 2nd pin. There's movement there. And then the other pin. Only 2 pins. Really easy. Okay, so now we have put the other part of the lock into the vise, and this has got 6 pins. It's going to be a little bit more complicated than the previous one. I've put it in upside down for me. I like to pick downwards. And I've already put some oil into this, so hopefully the pins won't be stuck. Let's have a go. I'm starting at number 6. Going forwards, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, lots of noise going on inside. Some clicking, some binding, and okay, we have it. I think there are 6 pins in there. There it is. Okay, so I have myself a nice little practice lock. Incidentally, while I was cleaning it up a bit, I checked the make ACG. It is quite a large company here in Portugal. There you are. I found a very dirty lock, cleaned up and both sides picked.